Good morning everyone and welcome to one more video of the iSocial web channel. In this case, we bring you a methodology with which you can generate royalty-free music automatically thanks to artificial intelligence. This is possible because Meta, the people at Facebook, have released a model with which we can generate music through AI. It's not as pretty as it sounds, simply put, although it is quite useful and quite powerful. Why isn't it so pretty? Basically, to give you an idea, it is a model that has been trained with 20,000 hours of music in which the voices have been removed. That implies that you can't generate music with voices, right? And apart from that, of course, in 20,000 hours there is room for different types of music, but there are certain types of music or certain cultural sounds that you probably can't find or that the generation is deficient. In addition to this, the model has been trained with descriptions in English. That implies that if you use it in any other language and you make the descriptions in another language, it will not understand it and the results will be quite bad. And now we will see an example, okay? And the last limitation that you have to take into account is that depending on the music that you play, the music does not end in a decreasing way and ends, but there are many times that it makes the musical sound and stops at the moment in which it reaches the time limitation, okay? So these are a series of conditions that you have to take into account when you are going to use this script that we are going to present to you next. Well, the process is very simple. You have 4 blocks. You simply have to press play, play, play in each one of them, here as you know, in the first button, and this will simply install the model released by Facebook that AudioCraft has generated this script so that we can use it. I've simply modified a few things. Here it just does the import of the model and Torch, which is a learning library, okay? Then we make the call to the model. One thing is interesting, which is here where it says large. There are 4 different configurations of the model. You can use small, medium, large, and melody, okay? Try each one of them. For me, the one that improves results has been the large, which I understand is the one that you are passing a larger context and can improve results. And then finally, you have here the duration of the audio that you want to generate, okay? So, depending on the model and depending on the size you have, if you don't have a pro account and so on, then you will probably have a time limitation because the large model is quite heavy. I don't know if it's 6 gigabytes or something like that when it's downloaded, okay? So, well, you have to take this into account to see the size limitations, okay? Since it takes a while to download the model and everything, I've just generated it here with a series of examples, okay? Here in single quotation marks, you will have to put the audio type, that is the audio prompt you want to use to generate the content, okay? Here, for example, I have put a flamenco Spanish guitar solo, okay? I'm going to put it so that you can hear it and you can see more or less how it sounds. Okay, as you can see, the music is quite good. That is, the music it generates is quite elaborate, especially if they are very marked music, very instrumental and so on. It works very well. And then I have made a little test for you to see the difference. This would be a classical piano music with the description in English. Right? And this would be a classical piano music, piano solo, with the description in Spanish. Okay, as you can see, it does not understand well. That is, it puts a kind of flute in there. That is, it does not interpret well what you are asking it to do. Then, with that, I have made a couple of descriptions more that you can simply test it when you open the script. I have done the same with a description of a reggae bass with an electric guitar and the same description in Spanish. And you will see that in the other one it sounds like a barrel organ. It sounds pretty bad, okay? So, well, simply when you use it, you can put as many lines as audios you want to generate and always do it in English, which is how it works correctly. So, without further ado, thank you for being here, and if you have any questions or doubts, see you on the networks. Best regards.